it's almost like God and like the universe like forces us these things and kind of like knocks our heads like, hey, like remember like what your purpose was when you came down here, dummy. It's not because you have to pay all these bills every month. It's not because you have to go sit at this desk for 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day. Like remember, hello.
Right.
And like sometimes I feel like we just get here and we just like get distracted. Good morning, or honestly, I'm pretty sure it's like 12 or 1. Yeah, it's 12:30. So it's really good afternoon. I kind of slept in this morning. I needed it. I needed some rejuvenation. I needed rest. My friend was over last night and we were just talking about, like, we had such great, deep, like, enriching, like soul enriching conversations last night, and we kind of like came to the conclusion that we want to work on a project together, so that's to come. But we were up till 1 in the morning just talking, so I definitely wanted to sleep in. I think I had my alarm I want to say 8, it might have been 7:30, but I snoozed it until I eventually just canceled it, and then I just like woke up whenever I did. But today, what am I doing? Today I am doing like a little mini self-care day. Well, I'm really not doing like a little mini self-care day with my hair. I put in like an oil mask yesterday and I left it in when I had like my bun, and I was gonna rinse it out last night, but I was so tired. So that is what I'm gonna do this morning. I also am gonna try out this scalp hair treatment as well. It's supposed to be really good for detoxifying your hair. I have so much like home decor updates for you guys. So when I last showed you guys my apartment, it was nothing like this. Well, I mean, kind of, but I got rid of a lot of stuff. When we walk in, remember these 2 black tables that are right here? They're not here anymore. I installed this IKEA floating shelf and it looks amazing. Like, obviously I haven't really decorated it yet, and I'm taking these down. I'm gonna do some like different art pieces over here. So, but like I love this idea rather than the actual tables. And I also got rid of my couch. I sold it. I just want something like a little bit more structured. It's supposed to be coming in soon. I just don't know when. I'm also gonna get rid of the coffee table, but I hung up my TV and my media center. I think it looks so much better because it just makes the room a lot more bigger because you could see the flooring under. So love that. And then I also changed my bedding. I mean, this was like the bedding from my other house, but I changed it. And then I also got my TV hung up right here. It looks so good. This, I have plans for this. So I actually got this on clearance from Home Goods. It's really ugly and totally not my vibe whatsoever, but I think I'm gonna like redo like some art on here and put that up here. I made it a priority of mine to take care of my skin and my hair this year. More importantly, my hair, because that is like one of my biggest insecurities. My hair is super dry. I have a hard time like figuring out how to style it and stuff like that. And so I've been trying to do more hair masks, but I do use a lot of products. So I just know that my scalp actually needs to be detoxed, and I think it will just help with the health of my hair. So this is the Renasolum hair care solution. One of the main ingredients in this product is fulvic acid, which has amazing deodorizing properties. It's super good at discharging heavy metals and harmful chemicals from your scalp. So aside from actually cleaning the scalp, it's really good for scalp care because it provides a variety of like 90 natural nutrients and amino acids that are really good for your hair. It's a 100% natural product, so it's free of preservatives, and you don't have to change your shampoo in order to use this. You can literally use whatever shampoo you have. And also it's really good if you do dye your hair, you can mix a little bit of the solution into your actual hair dye, and this helps with minimizing the strong ammonia smell and really just protecting your scalp while you're dyeing your hair. And the reason why it's so good to really clean your scalp is because it can actually solve a lot of your hair problems that you might have that isn't caused by genetics. It's just, you know, shampooing can only do so much, and it actually leaves a chemical mark on the scalp. And so you really need a product to come in and just detoxify and really cleanse all of that. So there's actually a few ways to actually use this. I will put my shampoo in my hand and then actually spray this onto the shampoo and then wash it into my hair. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 tablespoons into my shampoo. You just want to shake it up. And then the other way that you can actually use it is to, after you're done washing your hair, you could towel dry it and then spray it into your scalp and then proceed with actually drying your hair. Before I hop in the shower, if you guys do want to try this out, it is available on Amazon. I do have a discount code for you guys down below along with the link. And I do want to thank Renasolum for allowing me to try out their product. I think it is going to be very beneficial in my hair care journey. No, so I did the oil, but I use the spray and my hair feels so good. I realized that my hair before had so much buildup and like gunk and everything because the way that my hair is like moving right now and like just how it feels, I don't think my hair was ever actually cleaned. My hair never moves like this, and when it does, like I still have like the buildup on the bottom, so it never looks like this. I don't know how to explain it. Like it just never looks this flowy. Like I feel like I just left the salon. I love when like products actually work, you know?
I feel like just for step 1, be aware of what you need to work on. Because I feel like a lot of people are not aware of like.
But remember I was telling you that the only reason why I feel like you have like healed and like worked on yourself so much and me is because we have the time to.
Yeah.
We have the time to really sit there and journal out, okay, this is what happened, this is what I feel, this is how I'm feeling today, and actually work through traumas and understand and have a deeper understanding about ourselves.
Yeah.
Because like I said, like other people, they have kids, they like have like traditional jobs where they work long hours. Like my cousin, she worked for like 16-hour shifts. 3 days out of the week on top of like
I still feel like even
ones.
if you're busy, you can still heal. And I just feel like you have to make time for it. Like whether that's like praying, whether that's meditation, whether that's like journaling, whether that's getting into therapy, whether that's like one time or 2 times a week in therapy, whatever it is, like I feel like even slow progress is still progress.
No, I agree.
So it's like the main thing is that you're doing something about it. Whether it's slow progress or fast, you're still healing and you're in the process. I think that's what matters. It's like if you really want to heal, you make time for it. And if you really, if that's something that you like, you know you have to fix within yourself. Like people know what they have to fix.
One thing though, I feel like people don't heal until they come to a point where they're forced to.
Exactly.
Like something traumatic happens.
That's usually what the case.
Yeah. Where it's like, oh shit, like, or it's like a huge breakup. Or it's like, you know, maybe they lost their job. Like they go through this huge realization
that's like, wow.
It forces them.
It forces them.
Yeah.
And I think that's just the universe's way of like, you have been ignoring this for so long. You need to do this right now.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks to do that.
It comes in like different forms, like you said, like a relationship, or like you lost your job, like a financial issue, or even like a loss, like whatever it is. Like, I think there's things that happen in your life for a reason. And so like this situation happened the way it happened for a reason, for you to learn from that situation. And then from that situation, you have to go through this healing process to be able to be the person that you're really truly meant to be. Yeah. I feel like that's what it is. It's like you said, you've been ignoring what you need to fix. You need to be and so this had to happen.
And honestly, like when you really think about it, do we really think that we came onto this earth to just work?
Absolutely not.
So really like our purpose, whatever it may be for like different people, but like you cannot tell me that we were put onto this earth to just work. No, you're really, I feel like when you're in your soul, right, and you come down, you're like, all right, I'm gonna come down to earth, and you forget the purpose as to why you're here. It's like you're supposed to like really work on yourself. Honestly, if I really think about it, like part of my purpose in life is to work on myself, is to learn about like life lessons and like really understand and like love myself. Like how can that not be part of your life purpose?
Yeah, I think that's definitely a part of it, and I think another part of it is also contributing to the world. Yeah, I feel like using your gifts that God gave you, or like whatever you believe in, like the higher power that you believe in. I feel like using those gifts to contribute to the world. Yeah, I think that's really your life purpose. Yeah. But in order to do that, we have to do the healing. Yeah.
and well, like I bring that up because it's like whenever I was talking about how people like have work, or like they go to jobs, or like they have kids, or like whatever, so that they don't really focus on healing themselves. Right. Like that's where like life, the universe is like, hey, you weren't put down here to like just work, or like you're distracting yourself from like the real purpose. Yeah. Like you're supposed to be working on yourself. You're supposed to do these life lessons. You're supposed to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why I think that like a lot of times when you're in a situation or you're at a job that you don't like, you have that something like is nagging you in the back of your head that you're supposed to be doing. You're like, oh, I really want to get to this business idea, or I really want to do this creative idea that I have, and that's what that's your passion, that's what you're excited about. Yeah. And the thing about, I think, your purpose or your passion or what you're meant to do is, I feel like no matter how long it takes you to get there, I feel like it's inevitable to get there, because I feel like that's your purpose. So whether how long it takes you, it's like whether you do it now or later. Yeah. That's what you're meant to do. You know what I mean? And so I just feel like the faster the better, obviously, but like I just feel like you can't miss it. It's like what's meant for you is meant for you. You can't miss it. Yeah.
I agree. And I think honestly it's just it's almost like God and like the universe like forces us these things and kind of like knocks our heads like, hey, like remember like what your purpose was when you came down here, dummy. It's not because you have to pay all these bills every month. It's not because you have to go sit at this desk for 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day. Like remember, hello. Right. And like sometimes I feel like we just get here and we just like get distracted.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't always like this. I was like, why is this happening to me? Same. Why am I going through this? Like what's going on?
And it's all about perspective, because once I changed my mindset to the mindset that I have now, especially with just like people in my life and everything, I can't get mad, because like I'm just like, okay, well, I learned this, I gained this insight from our friendship or like relationship, whatever. And now it's just, you just move on. Like, I don't know, like life just like life, like you said.
Yeah. I think how I got there was like really just getting closer to God. I'm not gonna lie, like that was really it. Like I journaled, but like that only can take you so far.
Yeah.
I would meditate, that only takes you so far. So I was like, okay, I gotta really connect with like a higher power, like my source.
Yeah.
Like I gotta connect on like why I'm here, what's my purpose. So I really just connected with God, and I feel like the answers just like started opening up.
Yeah.
Literally, they started opening up from everything. I was like, so this happened because of this. I needed to change this about myself. I needed to learn this. That's why this happened in this way. That's why that relationship ended, because I needed to fix this within myself in order to be better and be the person I'm supposed to be. So it's just like that really helped. It's like getting closer to God, and I feel like that it's so helpful. Like literally, like I feel like that's the solution to everything.
No, yeah, like and that's really just like getting more in tune with yourself, really, and allowing, because like what I do a lot is like I started to really look for answers within myself, and I like to like talk to like my friends and like stuff like that and get their opinions and everything. But like internally, like I know like the answer within myself, and like that's why I think it's so important to just sit here in silence. Like I literally like put my yoga mat in the morning light, and I just like sit here and I just like suck up the sun, and I just have a moment to like just you know, rest and be quiet. And that's normally when, and like I could literally like ask for like I need guidance on like this situation.
Yeah.
And I will know based on like how I feel about my body. You don't know it. You don't see it yet.
You don't see it yet.
But your body knows. Your intuition knows a lot. It's just like whenever you have a feeling that like something bad's gonna happen before it actually happens.
Yeah.
That's literally like when you're so in tune with yourself and you listen.
That's God's way of telling you like something is not right here. Yeah. Like
literally.
I didn't know it at the moment though. I did not know.
Friendships too. Friendships too. You can feel it.
I could definitely
feel,
and I've fallen out of friendships like where I felt like, okay, something's not right here, but I still stayed in it and tried to make it work. But like the red flags are there.